Path to Glory has just came out on FIFA 23 Ultimate Team for the World Cup. We're going to be releasing player reviews every day on the cards that we do pick up. First one today is going to be Romelu Lukaku. Now, of course, with the meta of FIFA 23, I feel like Romelu Lukaku is going to go a little bit under the radar. Obviously, Belgium are one of the best, underperforming nonetheless, but one of the best nations in the world when it comes to World Cups and the Euros. So hopefully, with that being said, you'd hope that Belgium would go far. If Lukaku or Belgium do get out of the group stages, he's going to get a +1 upgrade up to an 89. If Belgium do win the round of 16, I believe it's another +1. In fact, I think it's a 5-star week for if they qualify from the round of 16. If they win the quarter-finals, it's a 1 inform upgrade. And if they win the semi-finals to go into the final, 5-star skill move. So by the end of it, you can have a 5-star Romelu Lukaku with 90 pace, 86 dribbling, 91 shooting, 81 passing, and like 90 physical. But right now he's coming in with 87 pace, 83 dribbling, 88 shooting, 78 passing, and 86 physical. He is 6'3", high-low work rates, left-footed, 3-star, 4-star, and it's going to be a bit of a beast on new gen. He's got the power header trait as well, which is good to see because crossing is really good this year. So to see that is quite important. He's got poor acceleration but really good sprint speed, similar to a lot of the lengthy players on FIFA 23 with 78 and 94 respectively. Shooting, Lukaku is an absolute beast with 89 attack positioning, 91 finishing and 90 shot power, 78 long shots, 82 for volleys, and then 91 for penalties. And then you've got his passing, which is actually quite nice to Lukaku, with 78 vision, 76 crossing, 81 short pass, 73 long pass, and an 81 curve. His agility and balance is absolutely woeful, coming in at 64 and 56 respectively. Reactions are insane at 93. Ball control really good at 84. Dribbling really good at 88. And composure really good at 88. He's got 78 jump, and you've got to remember he is 6'3" as well, so that's quite good. With 91 heading accuracy, 99 strength, and 74 aggression. Ridiculous stats on this card. Honestly, I really do hope in some way that Belgium get to the semi-finals, because I can't imagine this card with 5-star, 5-star, honestly, guys. Looks absolutely ridiculous. So let's go over to FUTBin and take a look at chemistry styles. So guys, as we go across to FUTBin, the great thing about Lukaku is you can't make him explosive or controlled. So he's staying lengthy no matter what chemistry style you're putting on him. What is this card here as well? Oh, that's his base World Cup card. Okay. And your options for this card are kind of limitless. You know, an engine is a bit of a waste. You're not going to get the boost good enough to agility and balance. You need to be able to boost up his acceleration, in my opinion. But then I feel like if you boost his shooting, it's also a bit of a waste. But dribbling is not very good on new gen, so you don't really need to worry about the dribbling stats too much. So I quite like a Hunter. I think the Hunter's quite a good chem style for him. I also quite like the Artist, just to boost up his passing. And then I would look at something like a Hawk to boost up the jumping massively, get that nice boost to the shooting there. And it's a really good boost to his pace as well, you know. Getting that acceleration up to 82 is nice. He's a 91 striker with a Hawk applied. What's the basic saying for him? Basic's also quite good. I actually do quite like the basic, to be fair. So, in fact, you know what? I think probably the basic is the best chem style for him. He goes up to 89 pace, 87 dribbling, 89 shooting, 81 passing. He doesn't actually get a boost to his physical, but you get a +4 to his jumping, which is pretty nice. I honestly think your chem styles here are Hunter, basic, maybe an engine if you really don't care too much about the boost it's given to agility and balance, and then probably a Hawk. But guys, after looking at that, I think I'm going to stay with a basic, as I think that's a really, really cool boost. As you can see as well, guys, this is the team we're playing him in. We're actually going to be playing in the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. We need to change the tactics over here, so we'll do that right now as we are recording. We'll have Lukaku on the left-hand side, Chiesa, and Lukaku up front with Lundberg in behind. And then we've got Tonali as a DM. That's how we're going to set it up there. We're going to go on pressure, on heavy touch. We're going to go on 75 for depth. Fast build up, direct passing, and drop the width down some. We're currently 2-0 in champs, so not too good there. But guys, I'm really excited to use this Lukaku card. Let's get to a few games and see how he does play. For cheap FIFA 23 coins, make sure to check out MMOEXP.com to get fast and reliable coins. And make sure you use code VIPER at checkout, get yourself a 5% discount. Alright guys, so we're going to go into the live game now. I've already played with him on next gen. This is now old gen. I've only played one game with him on next gen. We played like 7 games or so with him and this is my second on old gen. So lots of highlights, or maybe not. You'll have to wait and see for that. But yeah, let's get into it and let's see what Lukaku can do. Alright then guys, let's have it. I had to clear my nose then for a second, so apologies for that. And yeah, let's see how he gets on. Good chance. Little one. Go on Lukaku, you are stronger than Rudiger. I think that's got to be the redeeming factor of him, right? He's got to be able to get in behind and use his qualities in that regard. And I won't tell you if we have seen that or not on next gen. Just be ready for... Oh dear, that's going to be a goal. Oof, I've got lucky there. Yeah, you have to wait and see when we get to the end of the review if we do actually like him or not. But yeah, you know, this is a very, very interesting card. Like, we don't expect him to be too good on old gen. So let's see what we can actually do with him. Here he is. Doesn't have a sprint boost. His passing is quite poor. So is Nakata's, quite evidently. Bad start to this game here. Really bad start. And we're going to get hit on the break hard here as well. Nice walk up. Oh my lord. Let's get that into Tonali. Tonali into walk up. Or no, even Trent actually. No, come short Lukaku. It's a bad running behind that. Here he is. Lukaku smashes it home. Good finish there. Really, really good finish. And he is hard to kind of turn into them spaces, right? That's why I done that L1 fake shot there. Because if I try to actually turn, just left stick in with him on old gen there, no chance will I have scored. Literally no chance. He's playing quite well here though. Strength. I think in them scenarios, right, I don't know who his right centre-back is. I think it might be... It's Lacroix. I feel like there, Lukaku should be able to hold off Lacroix and be able to drive into that space afterwards as well. In my opinion, anyway. Oh, Virgil, get across. Virgil, nice. Well done, my son. Oof. That's a really good tackle from this lad, to be fair. Oh, he's got some skill moves in his locker. Fair play, fair play. Right, Lukaku again. We're going to wait for that run of him there and see if we can find this ball in behind. Nice. Handball. That's a handball, that. He is really, really hard to kind of like dribble with and like do like skill moves with. Just because he is so heavy, right? And that's... whilst lengthy is a thing that we all like, of course, it can become an issue when they are so one-dimensional, like Lukaku is on old gen. Because here, I just don't trust him. And you just got to hope his finishing is able to take up the rest, you know? We're going to try and finesse him with him here if we can. Why don't run? Not a good finesse shot either. Oh, guys, I will tell you that based on experience... Oh, dear. What is Nakata doing as the last one back here? He's done well, though. He's done really, really well. And gets it out as well. Win that, please. Nice. There we go. That's where he's good. He's a good focal point like that. And he's good to play the ball into and then like lay off and then make him run. But because he's got... Is it high sprint speed and bad acceleration? He's also quite hard to get in behind due to that fact. But once you do get him in front of goal, he is going to finish goals for you. He's going to finish every time. And this guy's going to leave, guys, so we'll get into another game. Oh, go on, Lukaku. What a pass. Oh, Arawan's in. Oh, Arawan! Finish. Is he onside? Tell me he's onside. Lukaku! 1-0. Nice. This guy's going to leave as well. Oh. Lukaku! Oh, he's got to finish that. Go on then, Ron. Go on then, Ron. From there. Oh. Please, Lukaku. Please, Lukaku. Oh, he's so bad, guys. He's so bad. Please. Please. Let's go. Lukaku is so good at providing, but he's so bad at scoring himself. Lukaku, finish. Alright guys, so I said we're going to get into another game, but I've just clocked I've actually played 6 games with him. That's going to be 4 on new gen and 2 on old gen. And this card is one of the worst, best cards I've ever used. He's a really, really strange one, this one, because he should play really well. He's got high-low work rates. You know, he should be really good at getting in behind, especially on new gen. And you'll see by the clips that we did struggle getting him in behind. And he actually turned out to be more of a provider than he did a goal scorer, which was really surprising. His passing isn't the best by any stretch, but because of his strength and then his aerial ability, he's actually really good at becoming provider target man. And that is where I got the most joy with him, especially on new gen. He was a bit better in terms of shooting and scoring on old gen because he was able to kind of dribble a little bit better, even though the dribbling with him on old gen is essentially the way it is on new gen. You know, you can't dribble on new gen at all. So that is kind of playing into this card being good, right? He's lengthy. You'd expect him to be good in that regard. And he is quite good at getting in behind, but then his first touch lets him down every single time. Just like Lukaku does in real life, his first touch is quite poor. It was for Man United anyway, not so much for Inter Milan. But it really does let him down, and it's something that really does ruin the card, and that goes for new and old gen as well, right? The first touch on him, he doesn't take it down well enough to get into his stride quick enough, if that makes sense. So once you're playing the ball in behind, the defenders catch up almost every time due to that fact. And the most joy I got with him was when I was holding L2 or LT up against the defender, waiting for another runner, either playing it back to De Bruyne, playing it back to one of our midfielders, and then looking for that threaded through pass in to the other striker, which in this case was Chiesa. So that works the best way for him. I also had Al Arawan for a while as well. We're doing the same kind of setup there as well. Holding up the play with Lukaku, going either back to one of the midfielders to play an Al Arawan, or Lukaku holding it up, looking for that pass straight in to the other striker in the case of Al Arawan or Chiesa. So I found him to be not the best card in the world, but I did quite enjoy him at the same time, right? And that's the thing you have to get used to with Lukaku. If you do get the ball in front of goal with him, and it's a one-on-one, he's going to finish his dinner every single time almost, but getting him into that position is really difficult. So I decided to change up my playstyle with him, play him more as a target man, and kind of get everybody running off of him to be able to play them passes, because he's so strong, he's going to be able to hold off anyone when it comes to holding LT back to goal. So really good in that regard. If he gets a few upgrades, maybe a little bit better in terms of dribbling, but really did not like his dribbling, really did not like his runs in behind, liked his physicals, really liked his shooting when we got the opportunity to use it, and he was okay in terms of pace. Certainly does not feel 87 pace on both gens though. Lengthy, even with lengthy, he just didn't feel that fast. But guys, I'm going to rate this card a 7 out of 10, and then for the value of him, I'm going to give him also a 7 out of 10. I think it's an interesting card with a few flaws for sure, but still quite fun to play with, and if you do know how to play with a card like that, you will really enjoy him. Guys, if you did enjoy today's video, make sure you leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell so you never miss a player review. But guys, that's going to be it from me for now, so take care.